Young man, is there a Mr. and Mrs. Dennis Lindsay on the plane arriving from Mexico?
They are, unless they stepped off for a walk.
It's my nephew and his wife returning from their honeymoon.
Well, who cares who they are? They started on the plane, they land on the plane.
How do you know so much about it? When I think of Dennis jilting a lovely girl like Elizabeth to marry that little Mexican wildcat, I can hardly contain myself.
Well, do the best you can, sweetie pie.
Sweetie pie. You know she has no more right to be his wife than I have to be yours.
You know, I think you got something there, babe.
Matthew Lindsay.
Now,
Now, stop.
Here they are.
Oh.
Dennis Lindsay, Carmelita Lindsay. They're on the plane, madam.
Thank you.
Thanks, Owen.
I wonder what's keeping Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? For the love of Mike, she's not coming down here, is she?
Why not?
Well, because you don't ask her former fiancé to welcome home the girl who eliminated her in the semifinals.
Elizabeth isn't out of the running yet.
What?
That little Mexican singer may have pulled the wool over your eyes, but I haven't accepted the marriage yet.
Well, this is a fine time to object when they're returning from their honeymoon.
Elizabeth Price can trace her family back to the Pilgrims. She's real Plymouth Rock stock.
Oh, related to the Rhode Island Reds, huh?
Oh, hello, Aunt Della.
Elizabeth, darling.
Sorry I'm late.
I was afraid you weren't going to get here.
I had a little trouble with my car. Hello, Uncle Matthew. You're looking very well.
I feel terrible, thank you.
Trip number 82 from Mexico City, now arriving at gate 3.
That's your plane, madam.
Come on, that's us, come on.
Elizabeth, dear, are you sure you forgive Dennis? You oughtn't to, you know. He's behaved very badly.
No, there's nothing to forgive, really. I never figure that he's married to Carmelita. I still feel he's engaged to me.
And he will be.
Of course, the little wildcat may scratch a little, but we'll clip her claws.
Carmelita!
Hey, watch out! Don't squash the baby.
Baby? Honeymoon? Oh, I thought for a minute you meant that.
You know what I call him?
No.
Elizabeth.
Him?
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth. Should have been a cat.
Uh-huh.
Uncle Matt.
Benny, boy, you look great.
I feel great. Where's Aunt Della?
Oh, she's around.
Hey, she still doesn't like me?
What are you kicking about? I've been married to her for 20 years, and she still doesn't like me.
Dennis! How do you do?
I'm doing all right.
You're looking fine.
So nice to have you back, Dennis.
Hey, you!
My name's Elizabeth.
My dog's too.
How sweet you look.
I'm sweet. How are you? Thank you.
Pardon me, I'm sorry you had to cut short your trip.
I couldn't do anything else when I heard that Lord Epping and his partner had arrived from England.
Well, I thought you didn't expect them till next week.
Well, they flew over on the Clipper.
Oh.
I guess they were anxious to close the deal. I have to stop by the office on the way home. Uncle Matt, will you take care of the baggage for me?
Surely.
What, the office already?
Only for a little while, darling. I'll be home as soon as I can. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Don't forget the baggage, Uncle Matt.
Yeah, right away.
Don't you think we ought to go?
Oh, yes. Come along, Carmelita. My car's just outside.
I go with Uncle Matt.
No, you go with Elizabeth, dear. Uncle Matt and I have to pick up a few things on the way home. Run along. We'll see you at home right away.
You think so?
Certainly. Run along. Elizabeth will take care of you.
May I carry that lovely little dog? He's so cute and sweet.
Why do you try to kid me? You don't like me and you don't like my dog.
Well, I don't know why you feel that way, Carmelita. I want to be your friend.
Is that so?
Of course, I won't try to pretend that I wasn't fond of Dennis, but after all, he married you and that's that. What do you say?
Okay. Maybe you're not so punk as I think you are. Shake.
I'm glad you understand. Come on, we'll have a drink on it.
Okie dokie.
Are you ready, Matthew?
You bet. Where's Carmelita?
She's gone with Elizabeth. Come along.
Gone with Elizabeth? What for?
To do a little shopping.
Oh,
Elizabeth has graciously consented to take Carmelita under her wing.
I see. Still retains her Plymouth Rock instinct, huh?
I don't know what you mean.
Plymouth Rock, under the wing. Well, that laid an egg. Let's go before you become hysterical.
We're going to take a little shopping tour on the way home and pick out your wardrobe for fall.
Oh, but I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, I mean buy autumn clothes.
Oh, but I haven't got any money.
Oh. Well, why don't you stop at the office and get it from Dennis?
Can I do that?
Oh, of course. Take my advice, Carmelita, and break him in while he's still in this dazed condition. Here's to starting Dennis off on the right foot.
And here's so Dennis don't start me off with both feet. Salud. Cara de perro antipático con mucho.
What does that mean in English?
Oh, you don't say that in English.
Oh, I see.
Yes. Salud. Salud. Ámbito.
Lord Epping and I would very much like to close this radio contract before we go to Mexico to make arrangements for the distribution of our product there.
Mr. Chumley, I see nothing standing in our way if we can just get down to business and iron out the terms. Now, this contract calls for a program totaling 3 hours a week on the air for 2 years or 104 weeks. A grand total of 312 hours.
Did I hear you say 312?
That's right, Lord Epping.
Yes, that's right. Now, this contract...
Well, it's a strange thing. We've been distilling this whiskey here in our family for over 312 years. A strange coincidence, Chumley.
Extraordinary.
You must tell me more about that as soon as we get the details of our contract drawn up. That's very interesting.
Interesting? You know, I have it on authoritative information that William Shakespeare used to drink it.
That's a fine selling point, sir. It must be good. Now, this contract...
Good? Good? But dear boy, those are drops of liquid gold. Hang that curry.
Oh, hello.
Is Mr. Lindsay in?
I'm sorry, he's in a very important conference right now.
Ooh, we better go.
This is Mrs. Lindsay.
Yes, that's me. And this is Elizabeth. ¿Cómo está usted, señorita, eh?
I feel sure he'll see us.
Well, he told me not to disturb him for the rest of the afternoon.
Oh, we'll wait.
Bless my soul. Do you realize you've been wasting a lot of my valuable time here? What about this contract? Don't dawdle, Chumley. Don't dawdle.
The contract's to be for a period of 2 years with an option of another year. The first 3 months to be...
Just a minute, Mr. Chumley. I'll get a little help in here. Miss Baker, will you come in, please, and bring your pad?
Hey, that's Dennis.
Yes, I know.
Oh.
I just thought of a cute idea.
Yes?
Take off your hat and coat and go in as Dennis's secretary. It'll give him a big laugh.
I laugh too.
If you have no other plans, I'd like you both to come to my house for dinner tonight.
Oh, thanks so much.
Pleasure.
Fine. We can sign the contract then. Besides, I'd like to have you meet my wife.
Oh, a pleasure. What was that conversation that went on between the two governors of Carolina?
Oh, it's a long time between drinks.
That's what I was thinking. Won't you?
Well, maybe I will, just one.
Take care of Elizabeth, eh?
Don't bruise it.
Aha! Me too.
Darling, what?
What's that?
Why, that's Lord Epping.
Ha!
Oh, I'm sorry, Lord Epping. This is...
Well, never mind the formalities. How do you do?
But you don't...
Carry on there, Chumley.
Carry on, Chumley.
How do you do? Now, first...
Mr. Chumley, you
the
don't...
contract's to be for a period of 1 year, with options for another 12. The first 3 months to be on a 5, 10, 12.5% basis.
That's right, that's right.
In the event of the sales reaching 33 1/3 of British Empire and her colonies, an additional 12% will be allowed for overage. Have you got that?
Oh, yes, see, okay.
Now, secondly, in which case it is understood that the contract will be null and void. I think that's about all, sir, isn't it? Or isn't it?
I think those are the salient points. Or are they?
Type that in triplicate.
Type that in triplicate. I mean, tip it in triplicate. 3 copies.
3 copies.
Okay, Lord Epping. I type it up right away. Oh.
Excuse me. Did you get any of it?
Sure, all of it. Goodbye, darling.
Astounding.
I don't know how to...
Chumley.
Lord Epping.
Is that the usual procedure here in America?
Well, not exactly. You see,
Well, I just want to be sure. Because if it is, sir, well, I'll open an office here myself.
Yes, sir.
Stop wearing the nap off that carpet, Seabiscuit. She'll be home pretty soon.
But here it is, almost 6 o'clock, and I haven't seen her since she made a fool of herself in my office this afternoon.
All right, all right. What are you trying to do, make a fast track out of that rug? Sit down and take it easy.
Hello, darling. Here. Kiss Elizabeth. Hello, Uncle Matt, darling.
Hello, darling.
Here. Hello, Andela. Oh, hello, food. Here I go.
What an afternoon.
Disgusting.
You don't know what I've been through, one bar after another.
Yeah, with you leading the way, huh?
Well, what are you going to do about it?
Well, I'll talk to her about it.
Talk to her. You ought to get rid of her. That's what you ought to do. I'd give her a piece of my mind.
You better hang on to what you got left, honey.
A la cucaramacaratiti fue. No, ese no, este.
Carmelita.
See? Tenga. How did you like me as your secretary?
Carmelita, why did you do that?
Elizabeth told me to do that. She said he would be a good jokey.
Well, that good jokey might have cost me one of the biggest accounts of my career if I hadn't remembered enough about the deal to have a contract drawn up.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dennis. You tell Lord Epping I'm sorry.
Well, you can tell him yourself. He's coming here tonight for dinner. Oh, I wish I knew what to do.
Oh, you're unhappy, darling? I know. I fix. Tell the old sourpuss not to come up.
Oh,
There.
that's fine. That's fine. There's nothing like a good, forceful insult to get a man's business.
Sure.
And he expects to meet your wife naturally, as you were just married.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. He still thinks you're my secretary.
And so you have no wife.
Well, of course, if I can be of any help,
Oh, you would like to play Dennis' wife, eh?
Well, no, but I thought...
You would like her to be your wife?
It's perfect. Elizabeth's a charming hostess. Why not?
You think you like that?
Very much.
You like that, too?
Well, of course I'm willing if everyone else is.
You want to know what I think?
Yes.
¡Aquí no se va a hacer eso que están creyendo! ¡Que yo me casé para eso, para predárselo a usted!
Comedy.
¡No, señor! ¡Lo has tu cara de perros! And I wish I could... you don't say that in English.
How dare you talk to me like that?
You know,
You
perfectly-
Now, wait a minute. Now, there's nothing to get excited about. Don't tell him.
Perfectly
Is that so?
relaxed.
Then you get
Now,
out of this
please,
house
listen
and
to
never
me.
have me back again.
There's nothing to get excited.
We don't want to have anything to do with you.
Me, I fix. Come on. You go
Wait,
too.
where you going?
Come on. I have one grand idea.
Wait just a minute.
One grand idea.
What's all this about? What is it?
You and I going to see Lord Epping. We'll tell him who's what.
What do you mean, who's what?
We tell him the truth.
Oh, no, not me. When you're cooking with garlic, you leave the lid on.
That's right. Come on.
Wait a minute, will you?
Hey, is Lord Epping in?
Who should I say is calling?
Me.
You?
Yes, me.
Mrs. Dennis Lindsay.
Oh, yes, and Uncle Matt, too.
Just a moment, please.
Sure.
Will you let me have suite 428, please?
There he is. Never mind, thank you. Come on, Uncle.
Oh, no, this is your one big idea.
Hello.
Hello, huh?
Lord Epping, could I speak to you a moment?
Oh, yes. Oh, dear me, yes. You remember the little lady, Lindsay's secretary?
Yes, that's me.
How do you do? It's rather fortunate we met you. Would you be good enough to tell your employer it's impossible for us to keep that dinner appointment for tonight?
Oh, sure. But I want to tell you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's absolutely impossible.
Well, you see, I want to speak to you
We can take
about
that up
this
some
morning.
other time, sir, don't you?
I think so, yeah.
You see, Lord Epping, about my coming to the office this morning was a mistake.
Yes, but when you left the office, it wasn't a mistake. It's a little while.
We really have to be toddling along.
Yeah.
Lord Epping, you see, you don't understand.
Tell Mr. Lindsay we'll meet him at the office in the morning.
Yes, bright and early, 11:30. Cheerio.
Goodbye.
Dear. Oh, Uncle Matt.
Well, looks like you didn't get anywhere with that one grand idea of yours.
No.
But you're lucky he's not coming up the house for dinner tonight.
Yes, yes.
Well, we'll really have to toddle along, old thing, or shall I be at the office tomorrow morning at 11:30, bright and early, huh?
Do him again.
Do who again?
You know, like you just did.
What?
You know, toddle along. I'm so good. You know.
You mean I say here, old thing, here?
Uncle Matt.
What?
I have one more grand idea.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes, I have.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, I have. I told you I have.
Now, when I was in the cavalry, fighting in South Africa, I remember I was in the Transvaal. Yes, the Transvaal. Beastly place, bless my soul. How am I doing, old thing?
Wonderful, Uncle Matt.
I only hope it works out.
Oh, it's a cinch.
Yeah?
Elizabeth thinks that Lord Epping is coming to dinner tonight. Aha, he don't. You do. She thinks she's going to make a monkey out of me. She don't. We do, with her. Here, wrap Lord Epping up.
I don't know. Oh, something tells me I shouldn't do this.
And something is lying to you because you're going to.
I don't know now. I don't know.
Come on.
Where do you suppose she's gone to now?
Finding a few bars, I suppose. Some she missed this afternoon.
Why don't you ease up, Aunt Della?
Why don't you listen to reason?
Well, why don't you? I haven't the slightest objection to Elizabeth being the hostess tonight.
She certainly lent dignity and culture to the occasion.
Thank you, Aunt Della.
I'm sure of that, but I must still remind you that Carmelita's my wife, and you'll have to get her approval first.
Where is she? Lord Epping is due here any minute.
Where have you been, Carmelita?
I have been thinking it over very serious. And I give myself a good swift kick in the pants around the block.
What are you talking about?
I have decided I am no good. I am a very bad girl. I think both Elizabeth and Aunt Della are right. It is much better Elizabeth play your wife tonight. And I be still your secretary.
I'm glad you finally come to your senses. Only if Lord Epping is as eccentric as you say he is, I hardly think it's proper for your office help to eat at the same table with him.
Oh, you don't, eh? Okay. Then not dinner for anybody. That's all.
heaven's sake,
Not nothing to it. They always stick together and then they come
Now, wait a minute. I don't see any reason why my confidential secretary shouldn't have dinner with us.
Very well, then. All right.
Now, listen. I've got something to say about this.
What?
Now, if you're asking me...
I wasn't.
I know that, but if you were asking me, I think it's a breach of good taste, honor, and breeding to play such a trick upon a man like Lord Epping, irrespective of his eccentricity.
But, Uncle Matt, don't you see?
All I can see is I don't want any part of such trickery or misrepresentation.
Oh, Uncle Matt, darling,
Now,
look.
listen, darling, it's no use you pleading with me. I don't want any part of the dinner. Why, I wouldn't be able to look the man in the face.
You're right. Uncle Matt is so honorable.
Honorable. Your absence will be appreciated.
Yeah? And I won't have to look you in the face either, sugar plum. Eccentric, eh? Makes it easier.
It's very nice of you, Carmelita. And I hate to have you do it, but maybe it'll save a lot of explaining.
Don't worry, Dennis, darling. Everything is gonna be, how you say, donkey-dory.
Well, hurry along now and get dressed.
Okay?
Good evening, sir.
Lord Epping calling.
Yes, sir. Lord Epping.
Good evening, Lord Epping.
How are you, Lindsay?
May I present my wife?
How do you do, Lord Epping? I've been looking forward so much to meeting you.
Why? So I say, how long have you been married?
Oh, we just got back from our honeymoon.
Marriage of convenience, I suppose. Your grandmother, I presume.
Oh, no, sir. That's my aunt, Mrs. Lindsay.
Oh, I see, yes.
Good evening, your lordship. This is indeed a pleasure.
Don't sit down, old girl. Don't sit down. Have you got a spot or something round here?
Oh, would you care for a cocktail?
I don't know, would I?
I'm sure you would.
How do you know?
Elizabeth makes an excellent cocktail. She's had a lot of experience.
Yes.
I can see that. You want to watch out, old boy. There's nothing worse than having a toss pot for a wife.
A toss pot? That's very good. Very good. Yes, that's very good.
Oh, that's horrible-looking stuff. Dear me. What do you put in it?
Gin, sugar, lemon juice, and ice. I call it a gin muddle.
Muddle, eh?
Yes.
It's rather complimentary to name it after you, old girl.
Hello, Lord Epping.
Well, bless my soul. I'm awfully glad you're here.
Thank you.
Your secretary, eh?
Yes.
Charming girl. You look very nice and fresh.
I am fresh, thank you.
How you ever married another... Well, never mind.
Dinner is served.
Very well, Ponsby. Shall we go?
Yes, I have nothing else to do. Thank you.
Eccentric isn't the only word for him.
Now, just let me get this contract signed, will you? Come on.
We have your favorite British dish tonight, roast beef.
Oh, I was afraid of that. I thought I would escape it when I came to America. Roast beef. I suppose you have that Yorkshire pudding also.
Oh, no.
Yorkshire pudding, sir.
No. I never had the reputation of being rude, but I can't eat this mess. It's horrible stuff, isn't it? Yes, I wouldn't eat it if I were you.
I'm hungry.
It gave me ptomaine one time. It's horrible. Here, take this away, will you? Now, did you cook this?
Oh, I beg your pardon.
You should. I suppose that's for excuse you this time.
There must be something wrong in the kitchen. I'll see.
No, it's quite all right, old boy. Get me a couple of poached eggs. I'll have my dinner later.
Very well, sir.
You know, you have a very pretty girl here, the secretary here. Get those things out of the way, will you? Yes, I don't understand why you didn't marry her instead of this. Well, that doesn't make a difference, I suppose. Or maybe you have a husband.
Oh, no.
No?
Not anymore.
Oh, good-o. You know, I'm footloose.
Oh, good-o. I have a loose foot, too.
Very good, very good. Have you ever been in England?
No.
You don't mind if I deviate from dinner for another nonsense?
Oh, no, of course not.
Yes. Would you like to make a trip?
Oh, I like that very much.
You would, eh? Yes, but you know, I'd like you to meet the Frogbies and Lord Baffing-on-the-Snell. Oh, the Frogbies are charming people. You don't mind, old boy, I'm in a bit of a furlough.
Travel broadens one so, don't you think, Lord Epping?
Yes, you must have traveled a great deal. Cheerio.
Salute.
Cheerio.
Oh.
Oh, I say now, look
Lord
here.
Epping.
Oh, dear
Oh, look
me.
at you.
Oh, I'm afraid I'll have to toddle along, you see.
Oh, you don't have to do that. I'm sure one of my uncle's shirts will fit you.
I'm sure it
It
would.
was very clumsy of you, Carmelita.
yeah.
Well, but of course it couldn't be helped.
Oh, no.
I was always under the impression that the English were exceptionally polite, Dennis.
Well, he may be a little bit eccentric, but I don't care what he is, so long as we get that contract.
I'll see you at the hotel later, Lord Epping.
Righto. Are you sure Mr. Lindsay lives here?
It's a Melford Arms apartment, Central Park West, sir. Shall I go see?
Oh, no, this is the correct address, thank you, driver.
Righto. Oh, I say, you know, I still think I should have phoned Lindsay and informed him I was able to come to dinner after all, you know.
It's too late to think of that. The important thing now is to get the contract signed and the deal closed tonight.
Righto. Oh, I say, there's a handsome chap there, you know.
Do you think so?
Oh, definitely. Look at that brow. It denotes intelligence. And look at that chin there. It's courage, strength, everything. Oh, yes. Yes, he's a handsome fellow. Reminds me of Philip the Fearless. One of my ancestors. I have him hanging in my gallery in England, you know.
I wish he were.
Oh, you pardon?
It's one of our relatives we don't speak of much and want to forget.
I see. Oh, dear. Frightful washing done in this country. Do you do the ironing?
Oh!
There's Mr. Lindsay's apartment, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Lord Epping.
Yes, sir.
Lord Epping.
Oh, Lindsay, old boy, I'm frightfully sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's all right. Does your shirt fit?
The shirt fit? I think so. Anything wrong with it?
No, it looks all right.
Well, thank you.
Lord Epping, my wife...
How do you do? How do you do?
I do all right.
I beg your pardon?
As I was saying, my wife thought that if we concluded the signing of the contract tonight, then tomorrow afternoon...
Well, I'm very sorry, but you see, tomorrow afternoon we are leaving for Mexico. That's why it's imperative we should sign the contract tonight.
Ah, then we're going to Mexico first before we go to England. Oh, I like that. Goody.
How do you do? Dear me. Oh, roast beef, eh? Well, you know, I like that. I thought... Yes, Yorkshire pudding, isn't it? Yes, thank you.
Your eggs, sir.
Eggs? Oh, I'm awfully sorry, but I can't eat the beastly things. It's true. Yes, I had a touch of ptomaine one time from them, yes. I'd rather have the roast beef, if you don't mind.
Very well, sir. I shall have to warm it up for you.
In that case, if you ladies will excuse us, we'll step into the library and settle the contract.
Righto, that's a very good idea. You'll excuse us, ladies. I'm Lord Epping.
Eccentric, eh?
He's nuts.
Aunt Della.
Well, he is.
Oh, excuse me. I have to get the contract. If you'll just wait in here, I'll be right back.
Righto.
Well, that didn't take you long.
Does look all right? The speed and perfection has been drilled into our family. It's the army training in me. You know, anything worth doing right is, well, worth doing. You know, I had a nephew in the last war that brought down 12 planes, mark me. Yes, brought down 12 planes. And he was in every one of them.
Your roast beef, sir.
Roast beef? Well, didn't I say I couldn't eat roast beef?
Yes, sir.
Didn't I say it gave me ptomaine?
Yes, sir.
Didn't I order eggs?
Yes, sir.
Then bring me 2 poached eggs.
Yes, sir, but you said...
And I still say bring me 2 poached eggs. Oh, dear.
Yes, sir.
You're awfully lax with your servants.
But I was under the impression that you did order roast.
Eggs? Yes, I did. I still say you're very lax with your servants. You know, I had a batman once that had a great desire to travel. Yes, was always harping upon the beauties of Italy. He used to say, see Naples and die. That was it. See Naples and die. I got so tired of hearing it that I sent him to Naples. Yes, I see you get it. And you, well, never mind.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. Shall we get down to business?
Oh, I don't know, shall we? There's plenty of time.
Well, there's no time like the present. Let's drink a toast to the immediate signing of a contract that will bring success to both you and my husband.
Oh, yes. Salud.
Oh, gracious.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean to say, this is what took care.
Carmelita.
I'll get you another shirt.
Don't bother. I know where they are. Besides, you're too old to be running around the house.
Oh, I'm so clumsy. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm sure you are.
Come here. What do you want to do this for?
You want to go to jail for forgery?
What are you talking about?
Sure, that's what will happen to you if you sign that contract.
Gosh, Les, well, if they get me in the corner, you gotta get me out of it.
Me?
Yes.
How?
Oh, do anything. I don't care.
Oh, I like that.
Well, I mean to say, you know, I've been waiting for you, old boy.
You found a shirt, I see.
Well, could we omit the references to my attire? Let's get down to business.
I'd be glad to. Excuse us again.
Yes.
You better sit down.
I beg your pardon.
Your eggs, sir.
Oh, dear me, eggs. Oh, I mean to say, now, this is getting a bit thick. I ordered roast beef, didn't I?
Yes, sir, once.
Well, that's all that's necessary. Maybe we better have a perfect understanding here. I want roast beef.
Now you want some roast beef.
Yes.
And you do not want these eggs.
No.
Why, you...
Harvey!
I'm sorry.
Well, what's going on here?
Hey, you're going too far.
I'm going too far.
Accept my resignation.
Oh, I'm sorry to upset your household, but I did order roast beef, didn't I?
Sure, you ordered him twice.
Shall we take care of this now?
You're jolly right. Let's be going.
Yes, I got two.
Oh, no, I don't think you need bother, darling. Carmelita.
Oh, it might be a good idea for your secretary to go along.
Oh, very well.
Don't worry, I take care of you.
Hmm?
Sure, I won't let him get you in a corner.
Corner?
You know what I mean.
Well, I have a faint idea.
That's good.
You just look this over, Lord Epping.
Oh, yes, thank you.
It's all right to read it, but don't forget, if you sign it...
I beg your pardon. Oh, I suppose everything in order here.
Fine, and if you'll just sign it. Here you are, sir. What?
Oh, I saw it fly.
Right here, sir.
There it is. Oh,
It's just...
Carmelita.
well, I saw it fly.
must you chase flies?
Oh, look at this contract.
Yes, it's not good no more.
Oh.
That's too bad.
Well, fortunately, I have another one. Here it is. Now, if you'll just check this over, Your Lordship, we can proceed.
Well, considering the circumstance, I think I'd better peruse it.
Sure.
Well, I'm going to give you the surprise of your life. Who do you think our Lord Epping is?
Well, I don't know, except he's the rudest man I've ever met in my life.
Of course he is. He's my husband.
Uncle Matt? Well, what do you mean?
Listen, did you read up here?
Carmelita, I don't think we need you any longer.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lord Epping. Would you like to have a cigar?
Oh, thank you.
And then I go.
Well, that would be nice of you.
Yes.
Dear me, looks like we might get down to business after all.
Yes, sir.
You know, this contract has a certain amount of importance.
That's right, sir.
I mean, we dawdle all afternoon. We don't want to dawdle all night, dear me. You find it a little warm around here?
No.
Do you find it warm?
Oh, it's getting hot.
I thought myself could get
Put it out. That's the only copy.
Put it down.
Carmelita, what have you done now?
Well, I want to say here, I'm a man of infinite patience and a certain amount of control. But this is an excessive. Anything never happened to me in my life, sir. Confound it, sir. I have been subjected to more indignities from your household, even to the matter of the roast beef and poached eggs. And I still say I did not order eggs.
I don't know how to explain all that's happened here tonight, sir, but I suggest we get together at my office tomorrow, alone.
Positively no, sir. Positively no.
But
there is such a thing as ethics in business, so in view of this fact, I repeat, no, positively and absolutely no.
Hey, when did he get here?
I don't know when or how. All I know is he's here. Oh, boy, you got me into this. You're going to get me out.
All right, we do that right away.
Do what right away?
We get out. Where's your cat?
What do you mean we're going to get out?
Listen, you're in this as bad as I am, only you're in worse.
You're telling me. Oh, come on, let's go before we both go to jail. Come on, come on. Hey!
Shut up. If we're going to be arrested, I want to look pretty.
I appreciate how you feel, but I wish you'd try
No,
to
no, no,
understand.
no! This is the last straw. The camel's back may not be broken, but it's frightfully bruised.
But you...
Sorry.
Watch now and see what happens. Too bad you're not hanging in your gallery with Philip the Fearless. In fact, it would suit me better if you were just hanging.
Oh, tosh!
What fools you must think we all are.
I beg your pardon?
After 30 years of married life. Don't you think I didn't know all the time who you are?
Della! I beg your pardon.
Don't you turn your back on me. I just wanted to see how far you thought you could go, so there.
Lindsay, I'm leaving.
You bet you are. Lord Matthew Lindsay Epping.
What?
Della.
Thanks for a lovely evening. And the roast beef.
You ordered poached eggs, sir.
Thank you.
Say, what do you want to come here for?
I worked here before I married Dennis.
Well, so what?
And I'm gonna work here again. I'm gonna be independent.
Why independent?
Because I'm not good for Dennis. I'm just a big gallstone around his neck.
Gallstone?
Sure.
Millstone. Say, do you realize we're the cause of all the trouble tonight?
But we had fun, yes?
Yeah.
You know, Dennis don't think it was so funny. He's mad.
Ah, I don't think so.
Oh.
He's over by now anyhow. Here, call him on the phone.
No, not with Elizabeth there.
Oh, say, he's kicked her out already.
You think so?
Call him up, call him up.
Okay.
What do you have to drink?
You bet.
I get two. You bet.
Yeah. Oh.
Hello? It's Carmelita.
It's Elizabeth. I want to talk to Dennis.
Just a minute. Oh, Dennis!
He went out.
I know that. It's Carmelita. She wants to speak to you. Oh, Dennis, I can't tell her that. The least you can do is come and talk to her yourself. Well, very well, if that's the way you feel about it. I'm sorry, Carmelita, but he absolutely refuses to talk to you. He says you've caused him enough trouble for one night. Take my advice and get out of his life before you completely ruin it.
Is that so? And who asked for your advice, you pie-face? So you want me to get out of his life? Huh? So you can get him yourself, so you can be his wife at dinner time. Well, you know what I think of you? Cara de perra animal, ¿eh? Andi chocante, vieja. Te voy a meter una trampada en las narices de palo que tiene. Answer me! Hello! Hello! She hung me up.
Well, now that you're through with that Spanish call to arms, what's it all about?
She said Dennis don't want to speak to me.
Ah, I don't believe it. Give me that phone.
She said Dennis is all through with me. Haha, one thing she don't know.
What's that?
We both through.
You answer it this time.
Hello?
Della. Now we'll find out. This is Mr. Schultz of the Turnverein Athletic Club.
It's Matthew. Yes, Mr. Schultz?
Have you got the peoples in the house living by the name von Matthew Lindsay? I would like to speak with him, please.
Oh, he doesn't live here anymore.
So? Where is he?
You might ask the district attorney. He's looking for him.
District attorney?
For dinner?
Yeah, no. So, has he got the troubles?
Lord Epping has sworn out a complaint, charging him with misrepresentation, impersonation, and intent to defraud. If you see him, Mr. Schultz, tell him to keep away from his home. Police officers are watching for him.
Yeah, I do this. Thank you. Oh, boy, am I in trouble.
What happened?
I can't go home. The house is surrounded by police.
Oh, they coming to dinner?
Yeah, no, the police want me.
Oh, no.
What am I going to do?
Don't worry, Dutch. The cops have been looking for me for the last 10 years, and they ain't got me yet.
Come on, Slippy.
Oh. Don't run, walk slow. What did you want to stop here for? Why don't we go further south?
Where?
Oh, I don't know. Where was it that Admiral Byrd went on his expedition?
You don't want to go there. They pick you up as a penguin.
Penguin?
Sure. And besides, nobody will find you here.
Yeah, you don't know Della.
Yes, I know Aunt Della, and I know Elizabeth, too. First, I'm going to get my divorce, then you do what you want.
Well, why don't I do what I want?
Shut up. Nobody wants the advice of a criminal. Buenos dias. Don't forget you're a fugitive from justice.
Fugitive?
Sure.
Oh, you talk too much.
Look! Hey! Hey! Divorces!
Oh, you scared the life out of me.
2 for 1. Come on, get going.
And you want a divorce on what grounds?
Well, what grounds you got?
Well, separation 1 year, intoxication, cruelty, and insanity.
Separation, intoxication, cruelty, insanity. La cucaramacara. Titre fue. Insanity. That's me. I take that one.
Wait a minute, listen. Dennis isn't crazy.
Then I go back to him and make him crazy.
Oh, incompatibility.
Is incompatibility agreeable to you?
Oh, yes. This agreement is very agreeable to us.
Yeah. All right, then just sign here. $5, please.
$5?
Well, what's the matter? Is that too much?
No, to say not. I think I'll get one myself.
Oh, no. Somebody must stay married. Hey, is this divorce good in New York?
What do you care? Even marriages ain't any good in New York. Sign it.
Now, just as soon as this is signed by a witness...
Oh, I signed it.
You can be a witness, too, honey.
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
Now, am I loose?
Definitely.
Novelties in the news. Bride and bridegroom's uncle get double divorce in Mexico. Carmelita Lindsay and Matthew Lindsay, uncle of her husband, arrived in Mexico today where they both obtained divorces from their respective mates. Interviewed on her marital mix-up, the lovely Carmelita merely said, "I am through with double-timing American husbands. I am now out for a career."
Miss Baker,
Yes, Mr. Lindsay?
get Miss Price on the phone and tell her I will meet her for lunch.
We have warned you for the last time not to issue these illegal divorces.
Why, you haven't got anything on me.
Oh, I think we can find enough evidence. Here is the last victim. See if you can locate these Carmelita Lindsay and Matthew Lindsay, and hold them for witnesses.
Sí, mi capitán.
Mi llave, por favor. Oh, boy. Am I happy my name is no more Lindsay?
Shh, quiet, will you? You know we're registered here on the name of Horace Pillingsford and daughter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me have my key, too, please. Thank you.
I don't know why I always forget. I shouldn't say Lindsay.
There you go again. The first thing you know, someone's going to tap me on the shoulder and say, "Come on, Matthew Lindsay."
Oiga, me mandó el capitán que averiguara si tiene usted registrado en su hotel algún individuo que se llame Matthew Lindsay.
¿Qué nombre?
Matthew Lindsay.
What? Say, who's that?
I don't know. I find out. Óigame. Venga para acá. ¿Quién es ese señor?
Se llama José Androsio Rodríguez, del Departamento de la Policía Secreta.
Ah, gracias. Oh, he's nobody. He's an investigator for the police.
Yeah, well, that's all. Police? Shh. Don't run. Walk slow.
What, again?
Oh, go and pack your bag and meet me at the airport.
Airport? Where are we going now?
Don't worry, we're going south. In fact, we're going south of south.
Yeah, but how are you going to get to the airport? Somebody will recognize you. Huh? Answer me. Why don't you think of something? Must always be me who gets the grand ideas.
Don't bother me, old girl. I'll meet you at the airport.
Is that what you think is a grand idea? You got in trouble before wearing that billy goat's face.
Yes, now get in trouble again without it.
Open the door.
Yeah. That's right. I will not. It's the cops.
I see la policía.
I see the police are here, too. Meet you at the airport.
Okay. Hey, Uncle Matt.
No se mueve nada.
Another brandy, sir?
Later.
Brandy now? Now? Sherry and egg. Sherry and egg? You heard what I said? Yes, sir. Now. Phew. Why, I beg your pardon, I'm sorry.
No, dearie.
Where?
What's the matter? Have you been out in the sun by any chance?
Well, maybe I have, yes,
Oh.
What's the matter?
That's a bit native, isn't it?
Oh, I thought it was rather crisp myself.
Are you quite yourself?
Well, a little bit myself, yes.
Come on, let's have a spot.
No, not in there. There's a Johnny in there that annoys me.
Really? Oh, right-ho. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. I've had a letter from home insisting that we go through with the American deal with Lindsay after we settle the Mexican rights.
That's so. Is it a better deal than we originally gave Lindsay?
Of course it is, for him.
I see.
Here it is, the contract sent out for his consideration, starting him off at 5%.
Oh, that's incredible. Let me see that here. Let's get somewhere where we can talk it over. Over here somewhere. Why, say, what's that?
Sherry and egg.
Egg? Oh, I can't trust the beastly things. They gave me ptomaine one time, you see.
You ordered it?
I ordered it. Look here, my man. Were you ever a butler in New York?
Butler?
Yes.
Jose, Manuel.
Yes, I see what you mean. Cheerio. Very interesting.
I think I'll look after these.
Don't you think that Lindsay might be a little bit difficult to approach?
Why should he be?
Well, after I swore out a warrant for his uncle's arrest.
What uncle?
Well, didn't I swear out a warrant for his uncle's arrest?
Of course you didn't. That was a very rude aunt with whom you were annoyed, not an uncle.
Oh.
What's the matter?
Oh, this uncle and Lindsay's secretary are stopping across the street there at the Continental Hotel. Why don't you pop over there and get his views? A sort of a diplomatic visit, if you know what I mean.
It's a jolly good idea. I'll do that. Let's have a spot first. Come on.
No. I'll see you later at the Foreign Club.
I think you better have a spot first. You're not yourself.
I know I'm not. I mean, well, I'm not quite up to snuff. No.
My dear chap, you don't even talk like yourself.
I'm not all bald to dash.
Come on, let's have a spot. Just one. Here we are. Waiter. Whiskey and soda.
Whiskey and soda. And yours, sir?
Sherry and egg.
Sherry and egg. Si, senor.
I think it would expedite matters if we were to sign the contract before I went over there.
Oh, no. Don't you think it would be better if you were to go over there first, get his reaction, then I could sign the contract?
No, I don't think so. Have you got your pen?
No. I never use a pen. No.
I'll get one.
But is that absolutely necessary?
Oh, you prefer it there.
Oh, hello, Chumley, old boy. How are you, son?
Sign there.
Yeah, right there.
No. You've done very well for yourself, haven't you?
Not bad at all, old boy. Not bad at all.
Good. Cheers.
3 hearty British.
Now I toddle over and see this other fellow.
Check, senor.
Oh.
Thank you, senor.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I'm sorry. Well, imagine seeing you here. How have you been?
Very well, thank you.
Pardon me, I think I met you in the Park Towers, New York. My name is Matthew Lindsay. I have a terrible memory for names myself.
Yes, of course. I'm Chumley, Lord Epping's associate.
That's right. Yes. Well, too bad you and my nephew didn't get together on that deal.
Yes.
Well, you know, I'm sorry.
Of course.
If you'd have seen me first, the deal could have been settled in a minute.
Pity.
Yes. Well, better luck next time.
Perhaps we can reopen the deal if you have a moment.
Well, I don't know about that. What did you have in mind?
Well,
bring me another one of those. What was it?
Sherry and egg, sir.
Yeah, egg. Oh, no. Bring me one of those ticklers.
Ah, tequila. Si, senor.
Yes.
You'll find the contract in duplicate. It's already signed by Lord Epping. Now, if you can only get Mr. Lindsay to sign one of these copies, I'd be very, very grateful to you. We'll pick it up when we return to New York. It should be shortly.
Well, consider it done.
Thank you, old man. Thank you.
No, thank you, old man. Thank you.
Hey, what happened to your goat face?
Goat face?
Sure, you want to be arrested? Come on. We're going south to south.
Oh, now, after what I just heard, we're going north to north. Airport.
North to north?
Yes.
Ándele. Apúrese, ¿no?
One over that time.
Oh, no, you didn't. I knew it was eggs to the moment I drank it.
What the deuce are you talking about?
Hang that sulfur.
Oh, dear. Once a gentleman, always a gentleman. Yes, come on. Bidey-byes, come on.
Taxi?
Yes, sir. Where to?
Milford Apartment, Central Park West. Right.
Hey, that's home.
That's right.
Yes, that's right for you, but not for me. You forget I'm divorced.
Oh, yes. Well, where are you going?
I'm going to work. Hey, driver, stop me off first at Mexican Pete's.
Mexican Pete's?
Yes.
Oh, now, don't be silly. Don't go down there. Why don't you make up with Dennis?
Why don't you mind my own business?
Well, maybe you're right if you're through with him.
I am. Forever. We're all washed down.
Washed up.
Up or down, we're still washed.
I don't blame you. That guy is a dirty rat.
You bet.
You bet.
He's not.
He's not?
No. Well, just a little bit dirty.
Oh, you.
Are you going to Mexican Pete's with me?
No, I'm going home and beard the line in the den, and the sooner the better. Milford Apartments.
Mexican
Okay.
Pete's first.
Go on, get in there.
I won't.
Go on.
Mexican Pete's, I said.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny. For he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny.
Come on, Danny, snap out of it. You're a good fellow, but I'll be hanged if you look jolly.
Well, I'm sorry.
You don't seem very happy about your coming marriage. Think you're making a mistake?
I wonder.
What did you say?
Nothing. Well, here's to bigger and better divorces.
I'm
Now
for
you're
that.
talking.
Have you decided where you're going to spend your honeymoon?
Well, I'd like to go to Mexico.
Mexico?
Mm-hmm.
With the possibility of meeting that little Carmelita?
I thought that might be rather nice.
Oh, I see your point.
Buenos dias, señorita and señores. Does Senor Matthew Lindsay live here?
Not anymore, Mr. Schultz.
Oh. Well, I get what you mean. Any mail? Oh, a telegram, huh?
That isn't for you.
I can see that.
I don't know what you're doing here now that you got a divorce.
Oh, say, you don't believe everything you read in the newspapers, do you?
Do you mean to tell me that you haven't got a divorce?
No.
Stop it. I knew it was too good to be true.
Congratulate me, Uncle Matt.
Yeah? For what?
Dennis and I are being married tomorrow.
Well, that's fine. What?
That's right.
Oh, say, you can't do that. Why, he's still in love with Carmelita, and you know it.
Well, just the same, the boys are giving him a bachelor dinner tonight.
Oh, I don't believe it. Where?
Mexican Pete's.
Well, that's up to Mexican Pete. Oh.
Now where you going?
To see what's left of Mexican Pete's.
Oh, hello, man.
Oh, hello, Jim. Why, is the party over?
Yeah, it got busted up.
Oh, I was afraid of that. Who's ahead?
Who do you think?
I see what you mean. What round?
I think it'll go the limit. Take a look for yourself.
But why did you run away?
Because I was a very bad girl. It was all my fault that you didn't get that contract.
Now, listen, darling, there's only one Carmelita, but I can get thousands of contracts.
Here's one to start with.
Well, hello, Uncle Matt. What's it?
Take a look and see. And there's the little girl that did it.
What? You're a sweetheart. I don't know how you did this, but I do know that from this minute on, we're going to be together forever.
Oh, darling.
Just a minute. Here's a telegram for you.
Thank you.
Listen, what about this Mexican divorce?
Huh?
You know, you're not married.
Oh. Oh. And that's not all, either.
Aha! Look!
What?
Who is it? Oh.
Dennis?
Yes, Aunt Della?
Are you all right? You sound funny.
I've just got a little hangover.
You better get dressed. It's 10:30.
What's the idea?
Oh, the voice? Well, Aunt Della doesn't know we're back together again, and I want to surprise her.
Oh, that's gonna be a big surprise for her. I get dressed.
Oh, no, you don't have to get up yet. You stay right here, and I'll be back in a minute.
Huh?
I've got a surprise.
You have? What?
I read in the paper that a certain very important man was back in town, and I invited him to the wedding.
Who is it?
Someone who can do Dennis a lot of good. Isn't that something?
Well, yes, but who is it?
Lord Epping.
Well, isn't it... Lord Epping?
He just got back from Mexico.
Well, I know, but what does he think of all of us?
Oh, I explained everything, and he was lovely and understanding. I told him that you were very anxious to have him here. Won't that be a feather in your cap?
Oh, yes. And if I can get him to sign that contract, that'll be something Dennis can never forget, won't it?
You can do it now that you have no interference.
I will.
Uncle Matt, wake up. Wake up.
Say, where did he jump to?
Who?
Him.
Oh. Listen, Uncle Matt, I'm in a terrible spot.
Oh, and I feel pretty tough myself.
But you gotta help me out.
Well, what's this all about? What is it?
There's going to be a wedding out there in a little while, and I'm supposed to be the bridegroom.
Save me some orange blossom.
No. And how am I going to tell Elizabeth that Carmelita's back here again?
You want my advice?
Yes.
Don't tell her.
Oh, don't be silly.
Hey, where are we going? What is...
Somebody's got to tell her, and you're going to do it.
Okay. Me?
Yes, you.
All right, I'll tell Elizabeth on one condition.
Anything.
That you invite Carmelita to the funeral.
Funeral?
The wedding.
No.
I got a great idea.
Yes? 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 Oh.
Sybil! Oh, you're looking radiant. Oh, thank you.
Congratulations, Mrs. Lindsay. Where is the happy couple?
Oh, they'll be out in a minute.
Oh, Dennis is so sweet. He's giving a surprise party for me. Oh,
You look simply ravishing, my dear.
Thank you.
Oh, aren't you terribly excited?
Yes. Well, where's the bridegroom? Where is Dennis?
He'll be out soon.
Uncle Matt, get me a gun, will you?
Oh, that's the coward's way. Remember, the brave man does it with the sword.
Well, give me a sword, then.
I got a great idea.
What?
I know the greatest little fix in the whole world.
Who?
Carmelita.
Don't you dare! Oh.
Huh? Too high, you kill yourself.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Me? Oh, I sleep here all night.
What? You get out of here, you good-for-nothing little... What do you mean? You know very well what I mean. And if...
Don't do that. And besides, you can't speak to Dennis's wife like that.
What do you mean, Dennis's wife? She's divorced. She's no right in this house.
Oh, something you don't know. A little thing that Carmelita received last night. None of your business, but you can take a look.
You didn't know? Read it.
Dennis wants you. Come on.
Oh.
There she is now. Talk fast.
Well, you see, darling, after I heard that you'd gotten a divorce...
Oh, I'm sorry I did that.
Yes, well, I was a little upset, so Uncle Matt will tell you about it.
Yeah, Uncle Matt, me? Oh, well, you see, when a fella is disappointed in love, why, he looks around for another girl.
And so what?
Well, that's what he did.
Did you do that, darling?
Yes, I kind of got myself engaged.
No. You got this entirely wrong. You see, Elizabeth got herself engaged to him.
Oh, she can't do that.
No. That's what we think. And Elizabeth doesn't know that, so somebody ought to tell Elizabeth.
Oh, sure.
Of course, none of my business. I don't want to butt in.
Oh, no.
And I can't very well tell her.
Oh, no. You know what I think? It's much better if, in a nice way, I tell Elizabeth.
Well, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah. I do that. Poor Elizabeth. I feel so sorry for her. Oh.
Don't too soon. Don't like the way she said sorry.
Oh, what's the matter, Aunt Ella?
Aha! You see? Oh, I see. A la cucaramácara, titiri pues. Elizabeth, come.
Oh, Elizabeth, darling.
I'm sorry, Aunt Ella, but this is the end.
Oh, I never heard such a thing. Oh, my God.
Aha! You miss me. Woo! You want to play, eh?
Oh, that yes, I might play.
Don't you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Little Mama, now I'm on a case. You're sorry, huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Take a look.
Hey, wait a minute. Oh, shut up.
Ya no hay que lidiar con eso, vámonos. Ahora sí, desgraciado, que no. Oh, no. ¡Viva! ¡Ay! ¡Éntele, Torito!
There's a wedding. Everyone's happy. You know, punch, cake, and everything.
Punch, that's vile stuff, punch. Yes. But cake, I must get a piece of cake.
You're just in time, sir.
Here you go. Take it all.
I beg your pardon, I'm so sorry.
Well, I asked for it. Thank you.
He begs your pardon. He's terribly sorry. Look, Steve, I'm terribly worried about you.
Huh?
I've never seen you take love like this before.
Oh, I've never been in love with a girl like Cynthia.
Oh, Cynthia. Well, I'm not against marriage as an institution, but as a husband, you'll still be a chaser.
Wait till you meet Cynthia.
Bet you 10 to 1 you'll fall out of love as fast as you fell in.
Oh, just wait till you meet Cynthia.
I can wait. We live that long. Say, look at all the couples. Pick out any pair that looks happy. Then ask the husband if he's ever chased.
Well, I can't ask personal questions of strangers.
Bet you $100.
Oh, it's a bet?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's do it. Excuse us, but
we're taking a gallant poll
of marriage. We assume that you're both happily married.
Oh, divinely.
Oh. Thank you. They're both happily married, but not to each other.
Now it's my turn. Oh, I beg your pardon. Do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
No.
Happily married, of course.
Of course.
Before you were married, did you ever chase?
Why, you wretch.
Oh, you want to play, eh? Oh, please don't do this. Get out of here. Get out of here. Bring it up. Bring it up. Stop this.
I beg your pardon.
I never give anything to beggars. Young man, you have probably splintered my sacroiliac. Say nothing of chichis.
I've been bumping into things all night.
That is no excuse. When's your birthday?
Yeah, May 12th, but I never expect presents, really.
Well, it's a very fortunate thing we're strangers. Our numbers clash. Young man, you spell trouble for me.
I didn't get what you said.
Your vibrations. Your vibrations. Young man, I hope I shall never have the pleasure of meeting you again.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Why don't you go away?
New York crowded, isn't it?
May the 12th. See? Chi-Chi doesn't like you either.
It's funny, I usually get along better with dogs than with anybody.
Odd place to check your hat. Too bad your head wasn't in it.
Now look here, I don't know you and you don't know me. We'll be out of here in a few minutes, even if I was born on May 12th.
Stop playing with those buttons. There, now. You've broken it.
I did nothing of the sort.
Don't tell me I saw you do it. Young man, you're bad luck to me. This elevator will be out of order while you're in it.
Is that so? Then there's only one thing for me to do.
Now what are you doing?
Taking a hit.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh, Cynthia.
Steve, what have you done? Taken up street sweeping?
Yes, Oh,
Well, it's a nice hobby. At least it keeps you out in the open.
Oh, Cynthia.
You like it? It just came and I couldn't wait to try it on.
Oh, Cynthia.
Darling. Can't you say anything but, oh, Cynthia? Oh, I forgot. You shouldn't be saying me amiss.
I never want to see anything else.
But it's bad luck. I have to go and change it. Oh, say, darling, by the way, what happened to Lucky?
Who?
Lucky, you know, the best man.
Oh, well, he got delayed a little.
Oh, I see.
Where's your aunt?
Oh, she went for a drive, but she'll be right back. Oh, there she is. Now, darling, go and open the door for her, will you?
Hope make a hit with her.
Oh, you will. She'll love you. Oh, Cynthia!
Oh, Cynthia!
Oh, Aunt Kitty. What's the matter?
That man.
Oh, yes, that's Steve. You've been wanting to meet him. This is my Aunt Kitty. Well, what's the matter with everybody?
Is that the man you're going to marry?
Oh, yes. Well, what are you staring at? Has he got two heads?
He knocked me down the street. He broke the elevator. He abandoned me between floors. And he was born on May the 12th.
Is that your idea of making a good impression?
Oh, I don't feel well.
Chi-Chi. Now he's sitting on Chi-Chi. Dog murderer.
I didn't even see the mutt. Incidentally, why don't you run around with something your own size?
Cynthia, get my things. I can't stay in this house another moment.
Oh, now, Aunt Kitty, don't get yourself in a snit. Steve will go.
Couldn't we perhaps be a little more reasonable about this? It's just a silly accident after all.
Cynthia, get that man out of this house this minute.
Come on, that man. An exit is indicated. I've never seen anybody make a more interesting impression.
Well, it is. I feel. Oh, Cynthia. What's the matter with her?
Oh, nothing, darling. She's just getting on. But you know, when a woman reaches 40...
40? I'll bet you 50 she'll never see 60 again.
Is that so? Never attempt to see or communicate with my niece again. The marriage is off. Definitely off.
Oh, Aunt Kitty, he didn't...
Kitty, I didn't...
Oh!
Oh, Cynthia. It's off.
You bet your life it's off. Definitely off.
Striking an officer, eh?
Oh, I assure you, Your Honor, it was an accident.
Does that look like an accident?
Disgraceful. How do you plead?
Guilty, of course.
Of course. Do you realize you're in for a fine? And a large one?
Well, you can make it as large as you like. It won't come out of my pocket.
It'll come out of somebody's.
Certainly. Insurance companies.
Queer kind of insurance.
Not at all. My company will insure anything from teapots to televisions.
Hey, what about the charge here?
Quiet. I bet there's one thing you've never insured.
Bet you my fine there isn't.
What about the black eye?
Order. I'm running for Superior Court in the coming elections. Could you cover the risk of re-election?
Confidentially. What are your chances?
Confidentially. I'm a cinch.
Fine. I'll insure you for twice your salary. Just a little matter of putting your autograph on the undotted line right there.
I never did see such goings on. Is this a court or a bargain counter?
Order. Well, thanks very much for dropping in.
Oh, not at all. You can mail me the check tomorrow. Congratulations. See you in Superior Court. Hey, Judge McCracken, do you realize what you done? You let him go without a fine.
Sentence suspended. What's your occupation?
Politician.
90 days.
My darling Cynthia, I could not sleep a wink last night because of my unfortunate behavior. My lovely Cynthia, due to a series of unhappy coincidences. Now that's just it. My dearest girl, is it my fault that you have a loony aunt?
Sounds bad. Say, what'd she feed you last night?
Ant poison.
Oh, Aunt Kitty, eh? Well, how'd you do?
I didn't do, I went.
Oh, I did all right.
That reminds me, don't forget to vote for a judge named McCracken.
Oh, will you shut up? My marriage is practically on the rocks. Oh, if I could only be sure.
Be sure? Insure.
Oh, I'm not interested in your screwy policies.
That's wonderful. Well, that's marvelous. Well, why didn't I think of that before?
Think of what?
Love insurance, love insurance.
Oh, now I know you're crazy.
Now, look. You want to be sure you marry Cynthia?
Well, what do you think I'm yapping about?
All right, take out a policy. Love insurance.
I don't get it.
Look, you'd be willing to lay 10 to 1 on a horse, would you?
Oh, look, a policy is no bet, and Cynthia's not a horse.
But this policy would be a bet. I'm willing to lay a 10 to 1 on your marriage. You marry Cynthia, you lose the bet and the premium.
Oh, if I don't marry Cynthia, no amount of money in the world will ever make up for her loss.
I promise you'll get the girl, not the money. Look, have I ever lost a bet before? Did I ever have to pay off on a policy?
Say, that's right. You never did you?
No.
You've always been lucky.
Yes.
Give me something to sign. I want to make it legal.
Right.
Well, that's wonderful. Lucky. Wonderful.
Is Mr. Steve Hopper in?
Yes, there's a gentleman with him at the moment.
Well, there'll be a lady with him before you can say your hootie.
Well, gotta get back to the office.
Oh, I hate to let you go, Lucky. You make me feel so lucky.
Why not? You're practically a married man. But incidentally, I think that's your phone ringing. It might be Cynthia.
Cynthia? I thought it was my ears ringing. Insured. Wonderful. Hello? Oh, Cynthia.
Oh, that's sweet of you, Steve, but after all, you know, this isn't Mother's Day. Darling, if you send any more flowers, we'll have to move out.
Oh, that's all right. You're welcome.
I'm sorry, Miss Fitzgerald. Mr. Harper is out.
Well, I'll just come in and wait.
I'm sorry, I cannot allow you to come in. But please, Miss Fitzgerald.
Oh, darling, you want to play.
Ow! Oh!
You're just more than welcome. Oh, I can hardly wait until this evening.
Is that so?
Oh, hello, Mickey.
Phoning the big moment?
Oh, no, not at all. I was just talking to my laundry.
Oh, well, don't let me interrupt.
Hello.
Now, wait a minute, darling. I've got Aunt Kitty all soothed and ready to talk to you. Now, just a minute. Aunt Kitty!
Hello. I guess that'll be all for today. That'll take care of... Look.
No, Aunt Kitty is perfectly reconciled to our being married, and she'll soon love you just as much as I do.
No, please. Well, I don't think that today I'll have time to go over the list with you. Well, look, this thing can't go on forever, you know. Everything I've been setting out hasn't been coming back. Yeah, look. Fully 5 pairs of socks are missing, a dozen handkerchiefs, 3 towels.
5, 3, 12.
What are you counting for?
The man you're engaged to is a May 12th lunatic and a dangerous one at that. Scum!
Hello? Hello? Sort of hung up. Funny people, those laundries.
She has a very pretty voice, your laundry.
Yes, she has. How do you know?
A man who leads a double life shouldn't have 2 telephones.
Mickey, I got a lot of things to do today. Listen, I'm not leading a double life anymore. Well, I mean, it's double only in the sense that from Saturday on, I won't be single. I'll be double. I mean, I'm going to get married.
Poor Stevie, always the dreamer. You will not be married on Saturday. Because I love you, and I'm going to keep on loving you until I don't love you any longer. And if you marry anybody, it'll be me, because if you don't marry me, you'll have too many broken legs to marry anybody else. So you can just get your laundry back on the phone and tell her she's all washed up.
Hello, Dad.
Hello, son.
Oh, hello, Doc.
I sold so many policies, I finally convinced myself.
Take a look at that. That'll step up your liver.
There's nothing the matter with your father's liver. He'll pass 100%.
Good.
Ooh, $100,000. Say, there's nothing like having a go-getter for a son, eh, Doctor?
Well, that's right, Mr. Moore.
Oh, what kind of a policy is it?
Love insurance.
Life insurance. That's good. Congratulations.
Oh, no, Dad, not life insurance. It's something new. Love insurance.
Yeah. Love. Love. Did you say love, L-O-V-E?
That's right.
Love insurance? Did you ever hear such stupidity, such imbecility, such idiocy, such blithering... Love insurance!
Love is a beautiful thing, Mr. Moore.
Well, I can't accept you as an authority. How much is the policy for?
Oh, just $1 million.
Just $1 million?
Mr. Moore, I can hear your heart is hardening.
What are you trying to do to me, Jim? Break me? Why, it's lunacy. It's anarchy. I can't stand it. Yeah. It's plain suicide. No firm would take this policy.
But, Dad, we already have. It's all signed. There's practically no risk.
No risk!
Sorry, Mr. Moore, but your blood pressure's way up. We won't be able to pass you for a policy.
Yeah. Thanks to you and your blasted love insurance. Get out of here. Take it with you. To a bank. To a pawn shop. Hock it. Underwrite it. Pick yourself another victim.
I can't take all of it, but if I come in for half, say, that'll kind of make me partners with your old man, huh?
Sure you'll be partners.
That's great. Yeah, what is this? Now, look, don't bother me for a while, huh?
Yes, sir.
Might surprise a lot of folks who think all I can do is run a joint like this if I went in for insurance.
Roscoe, you'd blow him over. Is this okay, boss?
What do you got? I don't know. Look. Now, let me alone for a minute, will you?
Another drink, Mr. Roscoe?
No. If I want a drink, I'll call you. Now, let me alone.
Yes.
Kind of crazy, though, to risk $1 million on Steve Harper getting hitched.
Oh, he's really got it bad this time. I've invited them here tonight for you to look them over, sir.
Okay, that's great. Now, I'll scrutinize them personally. And if I'm sold, what do I do?
All you have to do is sign a little piece of paper. Hey.
Now, what's the matter?
Oh, it's gone, my wallet.
Yeah? Oh, say, on the way in, did you pass a kind of a tall guy in a dinner coat?
Yeah?
Yeah, standing there with him was there a little short, stout guy?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. It's about time you met up with the boys.
Oh.
Come on, Costello.
Okay, Abbott.
All right, wait, get away from there, Costello. What's the matter with you? Why did you do that?
Oh, I'm a bad boy.
Will you please go away? You've done enough damage for one day.
I want to play.
How much you want to bet?
$10.
$10? It's a bet.
Okay.
How about $10?
$10 a you?
Come over here.
That's the idea.
Come on.
Now you're
Come over
talking.
here.
I
Come
never
on.
knew you gambled.
Come over here.
Now, wait a minute. What are you doing?
I was making change.
I'll make the change. Keep the money down there.
Okay.
10 more.
10 more to you. Now, look, now, just a minute. Don't steal it. Win it honestly. Put it down there. No, I mean, put it there and leave it there. That's it. Give me that bill. Give me your hand. Put it in my hand like that and leave it there. Try it, kid. What are you doing?
I want to play.
You got any more money?
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of money.
Let me see.
Play it.
Let me see it. Well, $100 bills.
Get it all that. $100 bill.
$500 bill.
$500 bill. Not a hundred.
Hundreds.
Not a hundred.
They're all hundreds. What was that?
Somebody put a buck in here.
Oh, behave yourself.
I bet $10.
$10? Why, certainly. Now, wait a minute. I had a $10 bill here a minute ago. Have you got 2 10s for a 5?
Yeah.
There we are. Now, there's your 10.
Come on.
What's the matter with you? Something wrong?
Yeah, $15 went south.
What do you mean?
You gave me a lot of fast talk. You see, I got 2 10s for a 5 and I give it to you.
Oh, you did. Wise guy. Okay, here's your 5. Give me back my 2 10s.
That's better.
Now, get out of here.
Okay.
All right, now you want to
10 more.
10 more to you. That's the idea. How about you, friend?
Hiya, boss. Here's 2 10s. Give me a 5. You did it to me. And he did it to me, too.
Oh, certainly. What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing, but whatever I'm doing wrong.
Well, here, I'll straighten you out. Here, I'll bet you $200.
Okay.
Now, take a number. Any number at all from 1 to 10.
4.
No, number 5. But you were close. You're getting hot. You're getting hot.
Want to make a wager, boss?
Why not?
The bankroll. The whole works. Now, you take a number. Any number off from 1 to 10.
7.
Oh, please. Boss, I'll bet you $500. Now, you take a number from 1 to 10.
7.
No, number 8. I had 8.
You weren't even playing. Now, listen, you mugs. Cut out this nonsense and give him back his stuff.
You heard the boss. Give the man back his stuff.
Is it in there?
Yes, this is it.
Wait a minute. This is my wallet.
I was mining it for you.
Minding it for me. Now, listen, you 10-cent thief. No more of this stealing. We've gone legitimate.
You heard the boss. No more stealing. We've gone legitimate. Wait a minute. What are you doing with my wallet in there? What's the idea of this? Why do you do things like this?
Oh, I'm a bad boy.
Darling, if you have Aunt Kitty all soothed now, why didn't you come along with us?
Oh, the address here added up to something fatal.
Oh, really?
The boss wants to see you.
All right with you, darling?
Of course.
Well, if Jim comes along, be very nice to him. You'll know him by his long gray beard.
How does he wear it? Braided?
What does Roscoe want to see me about?
Love.
Your lipstick, mademoiselle.
Oh, thank you, Captain. And would you get me a very dry martini, please?
Oh, certainly. Very dry martini, please.
And no olive.
And no olive.
It's not that I'm snobbish or anything, but mightn't you get fired?
I don't think so. I'm invaluable here.
Oh, well, it's nice to be appreciated.
They know a good man when they see one.
Do they know a fresh one when they see one?
Oh, everything's fresh here, even the service.
Oh, you've met. Isn't she wonderful, Jim?
Jim? Why, I thought he was a waiter.
I thought she was a knockout.
Well, this is an occasion to celebrate. Best friend meets girl. Did I do justice to both of you?
Well, he's taller.
She's pretty.
I'm
very
very
happy to meet you.
From Mr. Roscoe.
There you are.
Bad news?
Oh, no. Just a little business. Well, here's to Saturday.
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 What's the trouble, Steve?
Nothing.
Pardon, please.
What's the matter with him?
Nothing. About your Aunt Kitty, what did she say that the number of this place added up to?
I don't like the look in your eye.
That's too bad. We'll see how Steve likes it.
You better be quiet, or I'll have the flying squad bounce you right out on your ear.
Okay, you win. You don't mind if I just speak to the band leader for a minute? He's a friend of mine.
No, but just for a minute.
Thanks, Jim. I won't forget this.
Just collected a bet on the bounce.
Oh, and the bounce is right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a surprise for you. A well-known and popular little star has volunteered to sing one of her numbers for us. Miss Mickey Fitzgerald.
Remind me not to find you so attractive. Remind me that the world is full of men. When I start to miss you, to touch your hand, to kiss you, remind me to count to 10. I had a feeling when I met you, you'd drive me crazy if I'd let you. But all my efforts to forget you remind me I'm in love again. I get my heart well in hand, and I'm certain that I could take you or leave you alone. But you begin that.
Friend of yours?
Mine? Why, I thought you knew her.
Oh, I never saw her before in all my life.
Oh, no, mine.
A will made of steel, my friend. But when it's to find you so attractive. Remind me that the world is full of men. When I start to miss you, to touch your hand, to kiss you, remind me to count to 10. I had the feeling when I met you, you'd drive me crazy if I let you. But all my efforts to forget you remind me I'm in love again.
Great, isn't she? I think she's coming over to talk to you, Lucky.
Pardon me.
He's restless, isn't he?
Who?
Him.
Oh, yes, he is.
You know, you're the cutest little trick. I just love your singing.
And I can scream like a wounded buffalo, too.
Oh, no, you won't. You'll probably be chopped.
Listen, son, I love him, and she's not going to marry him because I'm going to marry him over your dead body. Don't you tell me to shush. I'll show you how loud I can yell. If you think you can get it...
Lucky, Cynthia's sore. I'll take care of Cynthia. Duck. Don't duck. Oh.
Got a nickel?
Oh, hello.
What goes on around here anyway, Jim? Red ants or something?
Oh, just some natural interruptions. Nothing important, really. Just...
I know, but where's Steve? Thank you for a very lovely evening. I have to go home now and instruct the telephone company to disconnect my phone.
I know, but Steve did...
Kick him goodbye for me.
What is this, the Lincoln Highway?
Quiet. Hey, wait a minute. What goes on here?
Oh, it's just a temporary setback, that's all.
Yeah, well, if anything goes wrong with that marriage, what'll happen to you will be kind of bad. And it won't be temporary.
Yes, sir.
And it won't be temporary with you boys if you let that guy get out of your sight, because you got a new job now. You're fronting for Cupid.
Cupid. What are you laughing at? You heard the boss. And stop smoking. No smoking in here. Who's smoking? You are. What makes you think I'm smoking? You have a cigar in your mouth? I got my shoes on, but I'm not walking. Oh, come on.
Steve! What do you know about carbon monoxide?
You won't need it. We're leaving for San Marcos at 4 o'clock.
What's San Marcos?
The Tropics, South America. We have to get you both this afternoon. There's no time to lose. Hurry, come on.
Well, why?
You dope, she's going.
Who, Cynthia?
Yes.
Oh, she won't talk to me. She hates me. She'll never forgive me after last night.
She's got to. You'll get round her on the boat. Come
How
on.
can we get around anybody on the boat? We haven't any tickets, have we?
Don't argue. I'll get them. Now, look, I'll get packed and go ahead and see the old man. Pack a pair, meet you the bag of 3. Pack a 3 and meet you the bag of pair. I'll meet you at 3.
Thompson, yes. Now don't get excited. Get a bag and pack the pier at 3. We're sailing at 4 o'clock. Hurry up.
Yes.
Oh, Cynthia, I love you.
Cupid. Stupid. Come on, the stairs.
Mr. Harper is out.
Quite sure of that?
Well, I mean, he's almost out. He's leaving town this afternoon.
We'll see.
Make me.
Steve? Steve? Don't be frightened, dear. I just came to say goodbye because I'm going out of your life forever.
Oh, well, I hope you have a pleasant trip.
I see you're leaving town, eh?
Yeah, I'm in an awful hurry, Mickey.
You know, Stevie, darling, Even if we are partying, I'll always worry about you. You know that.
Thanks.
I wouldn't want you to catch cold or anything, so promise me you'll take your warm overcoat.
Oh, it's very hot down there. Won't need it.
Oh, but the nights are always chilly.
In San Marcos? No.
Well, I guess you go your way and I go my way.
Yes. I go your way and you go... I go.
How's about a farewell snort?
Well, the boat sails in an hour. It'll have to be just one.
Oh, just one, Stevie Weevy.
Yeah, all right. Oh, yes. I'm sorry I have to leave so soon.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Five minutes of 4. Where is that guy?
Maybe he's over my hotel suit.
Costello, not your suit, your suite.
You're cute too, Abbott. I like you.
Hey, Barry, stop. Will you please? No time for that. I can't even get him on the phone. Phone must be out of order. You go down to the taxi stand, wait there. You get in the cabin with the hotel, see if he's left yet. Get going!
All right. Now, come here. Where are you going? Come here. Over this way.
And it's a low grounder back at third base.
Ball game.
Nico Jumbo has it. There's the throw. And Dizzy Dean is safe at first base.
Dizzy Dean on first base.
You like ball games?
I love him.
Come here. You know, don't say a word to Roscoe. You know I have a ball team of my own.
You have?
Sure. But you know they give these ball players nowadays very peculiar names.
Funny name.
Nicknames, you know, like Dizzy Dean and...
His brother Daffy?
Daffy Dean.
What's the fellas' names on the team?
Well, now, let's see. We have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
That's what I want to find out.
I'm saying who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
Are you the manager?
Yes.
You know the fellas' names?
Well, I should.
Well, who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who is on first?
That's what I want to find out.
That's what I'm telling you, man.
You got a first baseman?
Certainly.
Who's playing there?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name.
Yes, who?
On first base.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Have you got a contract with the first baseman?
Well, naturally.
Who signed the contract?
Well, now, you wouldn't expect anybody else to sign it.
But who?
Yes.
When you pay off the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it.
He does.
Yes.
Every buck.
Every buck.
He gets every buck.
Mm-hmm.
Look, all I'm trying to find out is what is the fellow's name on first base.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Let's straighten that out. What is on second
I'm
base?
not asking you who's on second.
Who is on first?
I don't know.
Oh, he's on third. Now, we're not talking about...
How did I get on third base?
You mentioned his name.
I mentioned his name.
Yes.
If I mentioned the third baseman's name, who did I say is on third?
Oh, no. Who's on first?
Never mind first. I want to know what's the fellow's name on third base.
But what's on second?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third.
There I go, back on third base again.
Well, I can't help
Let's
that.
you and I stay on third base. Don't go off.
Well, what is it you want to know?
Who is playing third base?
Why do you insist on putting who on third base?
Now, who am I putting on third base?
Yes, but we don't want him there.
You don't want who there?
No.
So what's the guy's name belongs there?
What belongs on second?
Who belongs on second?
Who is on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
Third base. Now I'm back on third base again.
Well, I can't help that.
You got a pitcher on the team?
Naturally.
What's the pitcher's name?
No, what is on second?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base. Look, I'm a catcher too, you know.
What do you mean?
I'm a catcher.
But what about...
I'll catch on your team.
Go.
The heavy hitter gets up.
So?
He bunts the ball. Me being a good catcher, I want to throw the ball to first base, so I pick up the ball and throw it to who?
Now, that's the first thing you said right.
That's the first thing I said right.
Nah.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Look, all I want to know is when I pick up the ball, I throw it to first base, who gets it?
Right. Absolutely right. Naturally, if you throw the ball to first base, who is bound to get it?
I don't know. Third base.
What time is it?
Oh, it's about 2:30.
Oh, I really ought to be going.
It's wonderful how you hold your drink.
Oh, liquor never affects me.
Hey, who do you think you are, Humphrey Bogart?
Oh, Humphrey Bogart. Can I have your autograph?
Quiet, that's the boss.
Quiet, Mug. I'll ship this case of scotch down to San Marco. Get her out of here.
Listen, I go where I like, when I like.
Get her out of town.
Where to, boss?
Kansas City, a nice, dry, cool place.
You heard what the boss said. Come on.
Hey, I will punch you right in the nose.
You're going to punch me right in the nose?
That's right.
Not around it.
No.
Right in it.
Yes.
A tough kid.
Tuffy.
Feel that. Not there, here.
Oh.
Feel that. Go ahead. That's enough. Let go.
All right, all right,
That's
all
enough.
right,
Let
all
go.
right.
Come on. Get her out of town.
Okay, boss. Get out of the way. Come on, you heard the
Hey,
boss.
you let go of me.
Come on, out of here.
Get out of here.
Come on, get out of here. Get out.
Open the door.
I can't. I got my hands full. Come on out.
No soap, sir. The lady refuses to see you. She says she'll remain in her cabin as long as you're on board.
What does she want me to do? Jump overboard?
She made some suggestions, sir.
That's all right. I'll wait here. I sent another note in with a T.
Possible. If you glance in, sir, you'll see that your efforts are hopeless.
You mean that's her cabin there?
Yes, sir.
Why didn't you tell me before?
You didn't ask me, sir.
Well, that's fine, Stuart, but you forgot the salted almonds.
Sorry, madam. I'll bring them.
Oh, and Stuart, will you tell Mr. Moore to climb a tree?
Yes, ma'am.
You and your kids?
What?
I mean, can you play it?
Oh, sure.
Good. Thanks. You and your kids.
Sorry, sir, but the young lady said
Go
to...
climb a tree, I know. Thank you very much.
In all my lonely life, I never guessed that I'd be blessed with one like you. My poor unworthy heart is so impressed. It's too enormous to be true. Stronger than the ocean, you and your kiss. Splendid as the sun at noon.
Seaman's fun.
Tender as a love song, you and your kiss. Just imagine one for me with such a luxury. What can I exchange for you and your kiss? Just a heart and nothing more. In my most fantastic dream, I stood here like this, waiting for you and your
Well, that's one way to get a lady out in the open.
I meant every word of it. Speaking for Steve, of course.
Well, if you're speaking for Steve, you can talk to yourself.
Cynthia, please. You made a terrible mistake last night.
I mean, I saw a terrible mistake last night.
Oh, you certainly did. You see, Nikki isn't Steve's girlfriend. She's mine.
Does that make her community property?
Phone booth?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, Mickey has a very peculiar drawback. She's even been to doctors about it. Whenever she gets near a man, she simply has to kiss him.
She must be nice to go around with.
She's a terrible problem, practically psychopathic.
Practically polygamous. But why do you bother with a girl like that?
I sometimes wonder myself. So you see, Steve is an innocent victim.
Well, I still don't see why he didn't come and tell me himself.
Well, there seemed to be something wrong with your phone.
It had off the hook trouble.
So you won't let a silly misunderstanding like that interfere with your marriage?
Well, Lucky, you seem to feel very strongly about it.
Oh, I do. You and Steve are simply made for each other. So you will forgive him, won't you?
All right, John Alden, you win.
Mr. Moore! Mr. Moore! Radiogram, sir.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Oh, yes, you go right ahead. Bad news?
Oh, no, good news. Steve is flying down to San Marcos.
Oh, wonderful. Let me see.
Oh, it slipped out of my fingers.
Come, Chi-Chi, come to Mama. Come, Chi-Chi, come to Mama. Oh, that's a good boy. Chi-Chi, Chi-Chi, oh, you saved him. Young man, you're a hero. You are a hero. Why, I wouldn't lose Chi-Chi for $1 million.
Wait a minute.
Now, there's a man. What's his name?
Jim Moore.
Jim Moore. I knew it. He loves dogs and he adds up to 8. If you must marry somebody, why don't you marry an 8 man?
Oh, well, you forget I'm engaged to marry Steve.
And you forget you hate Steve. That's why we're going to San Marcos.
Oh, no, darling. We're going to San Marcos so I can marry Steve on Saturday.
You're nuts, madame.
I certainly am.
Your beloved return to our pleasure domes. Here in San Marcos, our chief industry is love, and our chief export is happiness.
Senor Escobar, still the same cute old horse thief.
More and more, I feel that this ain't Kansas City.
You shouldn't have let her buy the tickets.
Don't be so suspicious, boys. I just took the longest way around so I could spend more time with you angels. Now be good boys and tell me a joke.
Well, I don't know any jokes.
I know one.
You know what?
I wrote it myself.
Oh, behave yourself.
Brand new story. Nobody ever heard it before.
You wrote it?
Yeah.
And it's brand new?
Yeah, she'll like it. You get a kick out of it.
Is it funny?
Yeah. The only thing is I don't need you to help me. I tell it all by myself.
Brand new joke.
Yeah, it's all about a whale, a ship, and Jonah.
And it's brand new.
It's funny. Don't worry. She'll laugh. Now, once upon a time, there was a whale.
What kind of a whale?
And this whale, a plain everyday whale.
All right.
How do I know what kind of whale? What do you think I hang around with him?
All right, don't.
What do you think I do? Belong to a whale gang? A whale, that's all. That's the fodder to the sardine.
Yeah, that's all right.
Now, see, the whale was in the ocean.
What ocean?
And,
what ocean?
an ocean.
An ocean?
A plain, everyday ocean. So, pick out an ocean. What do I care?
That's immaterial to me.
Okay, the immaterial ocean.
Oh, what kind of a story is this?
Now, the whale was in the ocean, see? He was minding his own business, but he was following a ship.
What ship?
And this ship was... a ship that swims in the water.
You mean a swim ship?
Yeah. Now, the whale was following a swim ship, and he... Whoever heard of a swim ship?
I don't know. You're telling me.
Well, why do you let me tell a story? Stop interrupting me. Keep your mouth shut, will you?
Go ahead.
Now, the ship was following the whale.
The what?
Now I got the ship following the whale.
The whale was following the ship.
The whale was following the ship because he was hungry.
Naturally.
Now, Captain Jonah was the captain of the boat, see? And he didn't want the whale to capsize the boat, so he threw the whale over a barrel of apples.
What kind of apples?
Just irksome, isn't he?
What kind of apples?
Apples that grow on a tree.
Well, there's all kinds of apples. There's Baldwin apples. There's frost apples.
Crab apples!
All right.
Excuse me. Now, he threw him over a barrel of crab apples, and the whale was still hungry, so then Captain Jonah threw him over a stool. What kind of stool?
Who said that?
I did. That's in case you ask. Three-legged camp stool it was, precisely speaking. Now, Captain Jonah, see, after he did that, the whale was still hungry. Then Captain Jonah figured the only way I could save the boat and my passengers is to sacrifice myself. And he did. He threw a beautiful jackknife dive right into the mouth of the whale. Now, the whale ate Captain Jonah, he ate the apples and he ate the stool, and then the whale swam away.
Wait a minute. Look, how much more of this story have you got to tell?
Just another second. Now, what do you keep interrupting me for?
All right, go ahead.
Ah, biffle dipple.
Here.
Now you made me say a bad word.
Please.
I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead.
Now, 3 years later, they caught that very same whale. They cut him open, and what do you think they found? Now you get ready to laugh.
Wait a minute. Just one more interruption. You're not trying to insult this little girl's intelligence by getting away with that old story about the time they caught the whale And they cut him open, and there they found Jonah seated on that stool selling those apples 3 for a nickel, are you? That's not the... No, it couldn't be that story. No, it couldn't be that. I mean, every little schoolboy knows that story. But you go ahead and tell us. What do they find when they cut the whale open? Come on. What do they find when they cut the... Now, don't laugh. After all, I enjoy a hearty laugh as well as you do, and if it's funny, we'll both enjoy a hearty laugh.
Ah, senorita, there's no danger in bullfighting, but there is much in the glance from a lovely woman's eyes.
Oh, that's a very gallant remark, senor.
What can a man say with so much beauty before him?
Isn't Rodolfo wonderful? Just wait till you see him in his cute little toreador suit.
I can wait. My car, I should say our car is here, senorita.
What do you mean, our car?
I, Rodolfo, am showing the town to the senorita.
And I, Cynthia Merrick, am looking forward to it.
And I, Kitty Marblehead, shall take Chi-Chi down to the bridie.
Don't you think you should take a bullfighter along?
Oh, yes, of course. And he only adds 7. Won't you come with us, Rodolfo?
But I, Rodolfo, cannot swim.
That's what would make it interesting.
But
isn't Jim a simply charming fellow?
all I can say, senora, is I wish he were a bull.
That looks like Jim and that Merrick dame.
It sure did.
Well, nonsense. It's only the sun in your eyes.
Is that what it is?
Sure. Come on, boys. Come on.
Ah, greetings to our...
Thank you very much. I'm looking for a man called Steve Harper.
Greetings to our pleasure domes, and I...
That's enough, brother. Has he arrived yet?
Very soon. He's to be married on Saturday.
Not while I'm here.
Ah, greetings to our pleasure dome.
Thanks, I'm in a hurry.
Yeah, but you have just arrived and you must be greeted, no?
No.
Well, I'm awfully sorry.
May 12th again.
Back in my shell, like a respectable clam. No more love, no more grief. Back in my shell, we two is parting, madam. No more love, just relief. We seen the town, we had a stylish romance. You tear me down, but you ain't getting the chance. My rocking chair is calling me socially, honey. I'm through. Howdy do and farewell, because I'm crawling back in my shell. No sense in grieving, we had an even break all along. Don't crave no Swanee, Frankie and Johnny, downhearted song about me doing you wrong. Back in my shell, my evening paper in hand, I'll just sit and expand. I'll give you air, as of tonight you is free. I'll give you air before you give it to me. A happy man I'm gonna be, socially, baby, I'm through. How-do-do and farewell, because I'm crawling back in my shell.
Now, what kind of a song is that to sing to a lady in the moonlight?
The only safe kind.
Safe. Well, good night.
Oh, where are you going?
Oh, I don't know. Rudolfo said something about a rumba lesson.
Rodolfo. He's got a grin on him like that alligator.
Well, anyway, I bet he's a wow under the tropic moon.
Well, anybody'd be a wow under a moon like that.
Well, good night.
Well, it's fun, wasn't it? I mean, shopping in the native quarter. They didn't give us a bad night for dessert.
No, it is lovely, isn't it?
So are you.
Oh.
Why did you say oh like that?
I don't know. I didn't say oh any particular way. I just said oh. Well, good night, Jim.
Cynthia, I'm...
Lucky! Lucky!
Oh, there you are. I've been combing the whole town for you two. Oh, don't you look wonderful, darling?
So do you. I mean, did you have a nice trip?
Oh, fine, fine.
What's that?
Fine.
Darling, you must forgive me for something.
For what?
For thinking that awful psychopathic phone booth girl was yours.
How's that again?
Well, you see, I explained to Cynthia that Nicky was a friend of mine.
That's awfully nice of you, Luck.
Nice of him.
It takes a pal to be a pal. If he made you believe, if he got you to forgive me, then I ought to be grateful, wouldn't anything, Buddy?
What are you doing that at the hotel for?
I didn't see anybody doing that to the hotel.
Well, if somebody wasn't doing that to the hotel, then I'm crazy.
Well, I think I'll leave Romeo alone with his Juliet.
Oh, no, I've got to talk to you.
You mean you came 1,000 miles just to talk to him?
Yes.
Well, it's a fine friendship.
Now, what's the matter with her?
As a bridegroom, you are as inspiring as a cold donut.
Listen, I wanted to get you alone. Mickey is here, right in the hotel.
Mickey's here?
Yes. What are we going to do if she gets to Cynthia?
Mickey.
What are you looking so pleased about?
You know, Steve, I think that girl's in love with you.
Who, Cynthia?
No, Mickey. Why, to follow you all the way here. What devotion?
Who, Cynthia's?
No, Mickey. You know, you're headed for the biggest mistake in your life.
With Mickey?
Oh, Cynthia.
Must be the change in climate.
Excuse me, please, Senor Moore, but a telegram have arrived for you.
Open it, please.
You want me to read it?
Yes, go ahead.
It is from the Papa again. For love of heaven, see that knot is tied. Firm won't survive paying off. I won't survive Roscoe. Counting on you to save me. Signed, Dad. Very pretty, your father wires, eh?
Cynthia, Jim. Mickey, Cynthia. Jim, you've got me all confused just now.
You're confused.
I'm all mixed up between Mickey and Cynthia.
How can you get mixed up? I mean, she's the most beautiful girl in the world.
Mickey.
Oh, Cynthia. And what a disposition. It's lovely.
Mickey?
No, Cynthia. You'd be making a terrible mistake.
With Cynthia?
No, Mickey.
I guess I need a good night's sleep. Mickey, Cynthia.
If only Jim and Steve weren't such good friends. If only I'd never met either one of them.
Well, there's always Rodolfo. Without the F, of course. Not so, Chi-Chi.
May I come in? Well, there's a rumor to the effect that you are in, but there's a way around that. Won't you sit down? Help yourself. Thank you. Well, now I understand the thumb waving. Do you remember me? Oh, yes, I remember you very well. The last time I saw you, you were wearing a very becoming telephone booth, trimmed with Steve. Oh, my little Stevie. You mean you're a little lucky, don't you? I mean, you're Jim's girl. Oh, no, Steve's. You wouldn't by any chance be sleepwalking, would you? Oh, no, I just dreamed myself across this balcony just to show you this. has insured your marriage to Steve for $1 million. Oh, no, that's impossible. But true, I hooked it from Stevie myself in person. So you see, Jim's out $1 million if you don't marry Stevie. Kind of a dirty trick to play on a lady, huh? They need his trick of the week. Oh, but they're not going to get away with it. Not with little Cynthia, they're not. I'll get even with those two if it's the last thing I ever do. Are you with me? So long as I get Stevie. Don't worry, you can have him. You can have both of them on a platter garnished with parsley. What are you going to do? I'm going to give them a dose of their own love insurance.
Don't have to wear out the carpet, Lucky. What are we going to do?
Don't get rid of her. Send her back to New York.
Who, Cynthia?
No, Mickey!
You don't have to yell at me. Hello?
Hello, darling. I was just thinking about you.
Hello, darling.
Cynthia. About the bullfight tomorrow, I was wondering if you'd get an extra ticket. It's for a perfectly darling little girl who just dropped in for a chat with me. You know, she's that sweet little friend of Jim's, Mickey Fitzgerald.
Mickey? You're talking to Cynthia, you dope.
So is Mickey. She's in Cynthia's room.
What?
Oh, yes, he'll be more than delighted. She's invited her to the bullfights.
All right, darling. Good night. Pleasant dreams. And I hope you choke.
What are we going to do now, Lucky?
Oh, we're ruined.
And don't call me Lucky!
Everything's okay, boys.
Yeah, we got Mickey locked in the room.
Yeah, babe.
She's in Cynthia's room!
That's enough. A fine mess you got us in. You're fired.
All right, then I'm fired. I
You're
quit.
fired.
That's all. I quit.
Go
Give
ahead.
me my money. Give me my money.
What money? What money?
The money you owe me for my salary.
All right. Don't get excited.
I'm
What is
supposed
it?
to get $1 a day, you know. I work for you 1 year. That's 365 days equals $365. Give me the $365 and I'll get out. I'll abdicate.
Now, wait a minute. Not so fast. How many hours a day did you work?
8 hours a day.
And how many hours are there in a day?
Don't try to put anything over on me, will you, Abbott?
What do you mean?
Look, there's 24 hours in a day, all but February, which has 28.
All right, that's right. 24 hours in a day. And you only work 8 hours a day? Then you only work a third of each day. Now, a third of 365 is approximately $121. So you actually only have $121 coming to you?
Yeah. $121?
That's right.
Well, give me the 121.
But you didn't work Sundays, did you?
No.
No, and there's 52 Sundays in a year. So we'll deduct 52 from 121, leaving $69 coming to you.
Well, give me the $69.
But...
What's with the but?
Wait a minute, just a minute. You only worked a half a day on Saturday. Am I right?
Here comes.
So wait a minute. You only worked a half a day on Saturday.
That's all, just half a day.
Okay, now there's 52 Saturdays in a year. Now half of 52 is 26. So we'll deduct 26 from 69, leaving $43 coming to you.
You sure then?
I'm positive.
I mean, I don't want you to cheat yourself.
Well, that's mighty thoughtful of you to look out for my interests.
I might as well look out for yours. You already killed mine. So give me that $43.
But, just a minute. You took a vacation, didn't you?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That's 14 days. Now, $1 a day, that's $14. So we'll deduct 14 from 43, leaving the sum of $29 coming.
The sum of?
The sum of.
If I get some of it, I'll be lucky.
Oh, now, wait.
Give me the $29.
But
now I know it as good as you do.
Wait a minute. Just don't get excited. You took time out for lunch, didn't you?
Oh, no, Abbott. Not that. Please don't take that away from me.
Yes.
1 little hour a day. That's all I took.
1 hour a day?
I didn't eat much.
Now, wait a minute.
1 little bit hour.
That's
that
right.
big.
That's right. 1 hour a day, 365 days. That's 365 hours. That comes to about 15 days, I take it.
You might as well take it. You've been taking everything else.
So?
15 from 29 leaves 14. But now I know it better than you do.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm glad I thought of this. Do you know there's 13 holidays in a year that you didn't work?
This is going to cost plenty, too.
Wait a minute, just a minute. You didn't work those 13 days?
No.
Well, you had $14 coming to you, so we'll deduct 13 from the 14, leaving the exact sum of $1 coming to you.
How do you like that? I'm supposed to get $365, and I wind up with $1. Oh, grazie, signor.
This is a fine time to take a nap.
Now we have Rodolfo. And now we have the sport of ex-kings.
And if anybody faints, we have ex-nurses.
Oh, but Aunt Kitty, nobody's going to faint. We're all having too much fun, aren't we, Steve, darling?
Oh, yes, it's a riot.
Oh, Mickey, why don't you put your head on Jim's shoulder? I'm sure you could see much better if you did.
Oh, no, she doesn't want to put her head on my shoulder.
Oh, yes, I do. Oh, now, Lucky, don't be shy with Mickey and me. We both understand all about love, don't we, Mickey? And how? Oh, Lucky, what a wonderful shoulder you have.
I can't see if she's going to sit like
Why, Steve, I believe you're actually jealous. Isn't it wonderful, Mickey, what these two boys will do for each other? Isn't it a wonderful friendship?
Oh, where's the bull?
Why, darling, there's plenty of it around here, don't you think so? Oh, don't move your shoulder, Lucky. Oh, it's so heavenly.
Oh, there he is. Oh, isn't he cute in his darling little suit?
Oh, the bull?
It's for the senorita.
Oh, no, you mustn't do that. That means he's dedicating the bull to Cynthia. Doesn't it, Senor Escobar?
But certainly, it is almost a declaration of love.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad there's nothing personal about it.
Hasn't he the most beautiful legs you've ever seen?
Oh, the bull?
Oh, there is a man.
Now, look here, Mickey. That's Cynthia. Mickey's here.
Yes, you boys are a little confused, I'm afraid. But there's one thing I'm certain of. Rudolfo is divine. Oh, I don't know. I think Jim has a cuter nose. Do you? Let me see, Jim. Come on, Lucky. Show Cynthia your nose. Come on.
Stop it, will you? Why should he show you his nose?
Isn't it sweet the way they stick together?
Oh, what a pretty bull.
You know, Steve, it's so much fun being engaged. I don't think we'll get married tomorrow.
Why not?
You know, I think you'd be much happier if you waited till you got to New York for the wedding.
Why are you so interested in when we get married?
Why, Stevie, you know, I've always been interested in when we get married.
Oh, did nobody feel a drop of rain?
Now, wait a minute, Abbott. If I'm going to stay and watch over a girl, I want my old job back.
All right, but not for the same money.
Okay.
All right.
What money? Yeah, the good humor man.
No. Tamales. Hot dogs.
And those ants, those ants, they're good.
Hot dogs.
Hey, you,
Hey, come here. What's the matter with you? Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
Hot dog.
Give me a hot dog, too. What time's the floor show start here?
Shh, quiet, please, quiet.
No floor show, huh?
No floor show.
Oh, thanks a lot, kid.
Here you are. There, old boy.
No, I don't eat mustard, kid.
Mustard goes with a hot dog.
Yeah, well, not with mine. I eat it plain.
Mustard was made for the hot dog.
Look, I don't care what it's made from. I'm not going to eat it. I don't like it.
Oh, well, that's
Do I have to eat something I don't like?
No, I didn't know that.
I mean, after all, I don't want to go around eating something that's going to make me sick.
Well, I didn't know
Mustard
that.
makes me sick.
Well, then you shouldn't eat it.
I mean, after all, I'm a happy kid. I got a lot to live for.
I know that, Lou.
I don't want to walk around the street sick.
All right, now, don't
If I
care.
eat mustard and I walk around the street sick, I can't get a job. What happens to my wife and kids?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I got a wife and 2 children.
Well, what about it?
My kids wind up in the orphan asylum.
Oh, behave yourself.
You're a fine guy sending my kids to an orphan asylum. asylum.
sending who where?
What do my kids ever do to you?
Nothing at all.
What right you got to put them away in the orphan asylum?
Do you know what you're saying?
After all, I'm able to support them children. You got no right to put them away.
Don't get excited.
Come on, get my kids out of the orphan asylum.
Now, wait a minute. What started all this?
Mustn't.
Well, I mean, it's there if you want it.
Well, you can take it away. I don't want it.
Listen, what I'm trying to convey to you is that the hot dog and the mustard go together.
Let them go together. I don't want to spoil any romance.
Oh, talk sense.
Cool. I don't like it.
So you don't like it?
I like Worcestershire, Shush.
You what?
Worcestershire, Shush.
Worcestershire, shush.
You can't even say it.
Yeah, but you don't like mustard?
No, I don't care.
Give me a reason. Who are you that you shouldn't like mustard? What are you, some big shot or something? Too big a guy to like mustard?
What did mustard ever do for me?
I'll be.
Why should I throw myself out on account of mustard? Mustard any better than I am? Go on, pick your friends. Who do you want, me or mustard?
Now, wait a minute.
Go ahead, take mustard.
Just a minute. Do you know where mustard comes from?
I know they don't scrape it off a mustard plaster.
Certainly not. They manufacture mustard. Do you know they spend millions of dollars every year to put up factories just to manufacture mustard? Do you know those factories employ thousands and thousands of men just to manufacture mustard? Do you know those men take care of thousands of families and homes, all on account of mustard? And you, just because you don't like mustard, what do you want them to do? Close those factories down and put all those people out of work?
Wait a minute. Do you mean to stand there and tell me just because I don't eat mustard, I'm closing down the mustard factories?
Now, wait a minute.
Are you trying to tell me that those thousands of people are making one little jar of mustard just for me?
No, I'll explain
If
it.
they are, you can tell them not to make any more because I'm not going to eat it.
All right, forget about
You can lay them off.
Sure.
Who am I to support thousands?
Oh, why stand here and argue with you?
You said it.
me a pain in the neck.
Your dream is the same as my dream. Your future is mine when I dream. I want heaven with you, and you want heaven with me. We each want heaven. for the things that you long for too. We'll make the most impossible things come true. Two dreamers, you and I, there's no sky too high for hearts like ours to fly to. Your way is the same as my way. We travel along love's highway. Your dream is the same as my dream. Both part of the same romance.
Come on, Rodolfo. Let's get out of this darn moonlight.
Where are you going?
To look for Steve.
Hello, operator. Operator. What about my New York call? Well, do I have to wait all night? Hello. Oh, hello, Dad.
Hello? What? I can't hear you. Wait a minute. Hello. Now.
Listen, Dad, a terrible thing has happened. I've fallen in love.
Good. What's so terrible about that?
But Dad, you haven't heard who the girl is.
I don't care. If you like her, I like her. So congratulations and all that sort of thing.
But listen, Dad, this just isn't any girl. This girl is the girl who's the girl. It's the girl that... Well, what I mean is she's the girl...
I get it. She's a girl. Well, stop yapping you $20 a minute. We can't afford it. I say we can't afford it. We're broke. We're busted. There was a jewel robbery at Great Neck, a bank holdup in Brooklyn, some very unusual weather in California, and a skunk at Mrs. Worthington's lawn party.
And they used to call me lucky.
But that's peanuts compared to that $1 million wedding you're on now. How's it coming along? She marrying him tomorrow?
Yep. She's marrying him tomorrow.
Wrong number.
What's the matter with you?
Don't say anything about the wedding.
What happened?
Spy.
Where?
In the next room.
Oh, behave. Come here.
No.
Come here. Come on. Come here a minute.
I want to see me.
Wait a minute. Here.
Bashful. I'm bashful.
Wait a minute. It's you. Don't get excited. There you are.
Oh, hello. You going to the wedding?
Certainly you're going to the wedding, the same as the boss told you.
Don't mention the word boss. I tell you, I don't care about the boss anymore. I want to meet the boss. I want to tell him a thing or two. I want to meet him face to face. I want to...
What do you want?
I want my mama.
All right. Now, what about it?
What about it?
Yeah, what about it?
What about what?
What about what?
That's what I say.
What do you say?
What about it?
What about this wedding?
Oh, wedding. Marriage. Congratulations, Abbott.
I'm not getting married.
No? Mm-hmm. Congratulations, boss.
Give that to him. What about the wedding between Steve and Cynthia? Is it going to happen by noon today?
Why, boss, that's taking place now.
Yeah?
Certainly.
Well, let's get out of here.
Yeah, come on.
Senor Escobar.
Don't interrupt me. I am thinking of love.
But, senor, we must know when to start the farandola.
Oh, the farandola, our national dance. When I shoot the gun, the wedding is over and the farandola will commence. Got the ring?
Yes, I've got it.
Oh, pretty. You look very Mickey. Mickey.
Well, congratulations, boys. I never saw a more ghastly-looking pair.
Bueno.
Shall we commence?
No, Senor Escobar. I'm sorry to have caused you all this trouble, but the wedding is off. You see, I've just made the very interesting discovery that both the groom and the best man are a couple of first-class heels.
What did I tell you?
You told me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't waste any sympathy, because, you see, instead of marrying me, heel number 1 gets $1 million from heel number 2. So, goodbye. Good luck, and have fun.
Just a minute, baby. Put 'em up, folks. Put 'em up. I got a lot of money invested in this wedding. So get going.
Isn't there a man in the room? If you marry them, Senor Escobar, I will kill you.
Yeah, but the man has a pistol, and he must consider his point.
Yeah, me and Costello want to go on living, too.
Who invited those dreadful people? I did.
I said marry him.
By the power invested in me, as mayor of San Marcos, I, Don Alvarado Sepulveda.
Oh, cut out that Chinese cheddar and go on with this wedding.
Do you, Stephen Harper, take this lady to be your lawful wedded wife? Yeah, well, it's a little sudden, but should I? What? Do you, Stephen Harper?
I said tell him.
Yeah, I guess maybe I do. It's very nice of you. Do you, Cynthia Merrick, take this man to be your lawful wedded husbands?
Tired, boss?
Come on, let's get out of here.
I'm not going to go until I get good and ready. I'm ready.
Come on.
The bottom door!
Jim!
A little service here, please.
Yes, but you are not the bride.
With the gun, I am.
As the mayor of San Marcos, I, Don Alvarado Sepulveda, Ciénaga, San Vicente, La Brea, Figueroa, Escobar. This is getting a little heavy for you. Just a moment. Maybe try that. Shoot, Escobar, or we will.
From the busy harbor to the quiet hilltop, see the purple arbors, there be with a wine. Take the purple treasure, singing in the sunshine. Work becomes a pleasure, life becomes divine.
Will you listen to me for a minute?
No, I won't listen to you. There's no possible way you can whitewash yourself or your loathsome love insurance.
I got that silly idea before I met you, and I regretted it every minute because I fell madly in love with you.
What is this now, alibi insurance?
I hate insurance!
Her cheek is glowing, her eyes are pleading, the song is growing. Her crimson hair was flying, her fire and soul and
I want my mama.
Busy harbor to the quiet hilltop, see the purple arbors, heavy with a wine. Take the purple treasure, sing in the sunshine.
Hey, that guy's got a great voice. I wonder who he is.
just a little bit.
Are you sober?
Oh, sober as a judge.
Oh, Senor Escobar, if only you were a nice man.
Oh, madame, please allow me.
Please, please, please.
No, not if you went on talking for the rest of your life. Which won't be long now, because here comes Roscoe. Don't you dare lay a finger on him.
Wait a minute. I was just trying to tell you that Steve married the little Mick, and now we don't have to pay off. Don't you lay a finger. She loves me.
He's gonna make a wonderful husband.
You don't even know what a husband is.
A husband is what's left of a sweetheart after the nerve has been killed.
Keep the remarks to yourself.